Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Houston Falcon here, bringing you some Pokemon double battles. So today we're going to try out our Trick Room team. I typically hate Trick Room. I hate using Trick Room. I hate going against people that use Trick Room. But today I will become what I hate, which in this case, trying out the strategy. I have the Mimikyu ready to roll with the Trick Room, and then some support. And I don't have to specifically rely on Trick Room if I get going with like Lugia or whatever. But that is what we're carrying. So like I mentioned to you, Mimikyu here. He's the one running Trick Room. Gastrodon with the Storm Drain, and then Incineroar with the Pitaya Berry with Fling. We'll fling it to Lugia, triggering weakness policy and in turn increasing special attack. So Lugia goes up +3 on that. So yeah, this is the team, and let's see if we can get a win or two. It performed well the other day that I was using it. I don't know that we will have the same luck, but obviously with everything we will try. So they have very slow mons, and more likely they're doing Trick Room as well. So in this case, I'm just kind of trying to guess and see who they're using, who they're throwing out first. I think I'm going to go with Celesteela right away, and then I think I'm going to go with Incineroar here. I'm going to bring Gastrodon, and I'm kind of thinking of taking in Lugia or Thundurus. Yeah, I'm going to go with Lugia for coverage. So, yeah, looks like it's going to be Trick Room against Trick Room. Now, mind you, they do have the advantage if they do set Trick Room, because I don't have it to where they're super slow. Where the natures are beneficial to where they can be really slow or whatever. But we'll see if they're going to try and set that up. I'm pretty sure that they are. So, and that's why that Porygon Z is out there. But that's okay if they do end up, going that route. I don't mind. So we will try and see what we can do here. Porygon 2 with the download, special attack rises. That's not something we want to see. But unfortunately it is that way. So let's go with the Meteor Beam here on this Incineroar, and then let's try and fake it out. Hopefully we outspeed. I don't think we will, but hopefully we do. I know Porygon 2 is going for the Trick Room. I'm not even going to try and stop him, honestly. I'm just going to let him do his thing. So I think at this point I'm just going to try, hopefully, and get this knockout on the Incineroar. Because if he lives, I'm going to have to swap out Celesteela. He's going to get knocked out with a Flare Blitz or something like that. I could definitely see... Okay, so we go first, so that's good. Incineroar flinches. He might have been going for the Flare Blitz right away, so... I'm not sure about that. I think I would have seen that he flinched already, so... Hopefully we can get the knockout here. I know he's got to be a bulky one. So Meteor Beam does hit, coming out, hitting hard. How hard though? And we do get the knockout on that Incineroar. That is definitely what we want to see here. And then of course you're going to have Porygon 2 with the Trick Room here. Or, wow, Tri-Attack. I am so surprised about that. And he freezes me. Fantastic. Oh, of course. What else is new, right? I think we're going to have to go with a Flare Blitz to be able to thaw out. Honestly, that's going to be the only way. So he's going to carry a very slow team. We are +2 on our special attack. So I think we're going to Dynamax, and I think we're going to go with the Rock Fall on that Lapras. That Lapras could easily protect, and then they'll set Trick Room. I could definitely see that happening. So we can go with the Max Flare on this Porygon 2. And then we can go with the Flare Blitz on that Porygon too. maybe he doesn't. Okay, no. We'll see what he ends up doing. I have a feeling he's going to protect the Lapras. You know, because I obviously have the advantage type-wise. So we'll see what he ends up doing. So I'm obviously faster than they are. So we'll see if the animation comes up that he's Dynamaxing Lapras. And he is. Looks like he is. So maybe I should have went after Lapras right away. And because he's going for the veil, right? The resonance. We'll see. I'm thinking hopefully I can get the knockout on this Porygon too. So Flare's gonna come out. It's gonna hit pretty hard. Obviously not hard enough, but I'm hoping that with the Sun out and then the Incineroar hits him really hard with this Flare Blitz. At least hard enough to knock him out. Oh, it is not enough. Are you kidding me? Oh, great. That is fantastic. And now Incineroar ends up eating the berry. Oh, that sucks. He does go for the lightning. That's okay. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna go with the resonance. Oh man, that sucks. Now he's going for Trick Room, ain't he? He sure is. Wow. I thought we were gonna be able to pick up that knockout, but Porygon 2 just a little too bulky. I'm not too surprised about that. So I'm gonna go with the Rockfall here. I don't think he knocks us out either way. And I'm probably just gonna go with a Snarl here. And if nothing else, at least it'll stop him from. Well, actually, I don't even think I'll be able to survive this. Nope, and I don't. Okay. Well, either way, Lightning does not knock us out. I'm gonna go with a Rockfall, and okay, he picks up the crit. There's no way that's not a crit. Yep. Golly, that is insane. Are you kidding me? What luck, man? That is crazy. And well, can't do much about it. So now we have no other choice but to just try and weather this Trick Room storm. And unfortunately, I don't think we will. He could easily go with a recover with Porygon 2 just to kind of keep him alive, and I could easily see him doing that. So I think I'm gonna try and go with the Earth Power on the Porygon, and then go with a Euroblast on Lapras. But he's going for Resonance, and then yeah, we're pretty much done for here. We do pick up the knockout on Porygon 2 for being slower, so that does help out some, right? Excuse me, but there's no doubt that we're stuck in the hole here. So Lugia does get hit, and gets hit pretty hard. Unfortunately, they do get their veil up, so I'm kind of hoping in this case that I just get the critical hit. So obviously, Lugia goes +2. If we get a critical hit, then at least we can. Oh, here I am worried about a critical hit, and I can't even hit. Period. That is unfortunately. Oh man, that's great. Okay, fantastic. That is not what we wanted to see here. We're going to protect the Gastrodon because Ferrothorn is faster than us. And I think I'm going to Euroblast over on the Ferrothorn. Just going to try and keep Gastrodon alive. I don't know that we're going to be successful in that. And yeah, that's just going to be the only way here. There's no way we one-shot that Ferrothorn. I don't even think a critical hit does it. But no doubt that we will try. So Gastrodon coming out with the Protect. I'm sure he's going to get targeted. He does get targeted with Power Whip. And then Lapras again, probably with Thunderbolt. And either we get the knockout here on this Ferrothorn, which I doubt. But we might be in. Look at that. We barely did 25%. Yeah, I know. Oh, Lord. Fantastic. Let's see here. I'm going to go to Ice Beam. I'm going to go for another Euro Blast. Yeah, that not being able to knock out that Porygon, that really did us in. If we would have knocked out that Porygon, and then they would have never set Trick Room, and Celesteela was just going to just run through them. But unfortunately, that wasn't able to happen, and they did set Trick Room, and then that was it. That was the end of that. So good win for my opponent, but you know, the only reason he won was because we were just not strong enough to be able to knock out that Porygon. So I did initially think, like, should I just max Steel Spike into the Porygon instead of max flaring? But I thought with the max flare, it was going to set up that Incineroar to hit really hard with that Flare Blitz. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. It just was not enough. So yeah, we lost the battle, and we get to try again. But as you can see, this team has potential. I still believe Celesteela would have rocked all them people out pretty good, and we would have won that match. But unfortunately, it did not roll our way. So looks like we're going to go against a rain team here, and they also have Mimikyu. I'm assuming for Trick Room, just in case, to reverse it, right? So this will be interesting to see and what we end up doing. So let's go with the Incineroar. No. Should we go the Gastrodon right away? I think we can do that. And then we'll go with the Lugia, and then in this case I do believe we can probably go Thundurus. Celesteela can stay out. Yeah, I think we should do that. Because if nothing else, Thundurus is good to, you know, troll and not allow them to power up with the special attack, and he'll Eerie Impulse, and then he'll slow him down if we have to with the Electro Web, and we do carry Sludge Bomb and stuff like that. So Mimikyu is coming out for our opponent here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try and reverse. He's definitely going to try and reverse Trick Room. So I don't think it's wise for us to do that. So we're going to go with this, and then we're going to go with this. And then if Tornadus happens to survive, so he's going to taunt us. That's okay. Luckily we went for an attack. But we did Shadow Sneak into that Mimikyu, breaking their decoy, disguise, whatever you want to call it. And at this point, I'm just kind of hoping Mimikyu attacks us directly. Are you going for Phantom Force? Okay. And then Ice Beam's coming out. I'm pretty sure they're sashed. Well, even if they weren't, they do survive. But we do get the freeze. So that is fantastic to see. We're going to swap out our Mimikyu because I know he's going to get hit hard. Let's go with Lugia. And then let's go with another Ice Beam and finish off this Tornadus. Hopefully he does not thaw out. I mean, at least give me one turn where he's frozen. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. So he is frozen solid. Phantom Force does come out. Oh, he actually goes after Gastrodon. That's okay. We want that. Ice Beam coming out, and we get the knockout on that Tornadus. That's great to see. Alright, fantastic. Gastrodon is looking a little weak right now. But it's okay. Kingdra's coming out. And let's see what we can do to that Kingdra. Let's try and get rid of this Mimikyu here. And then we can go with a, not Muddy Water, but we can maybe go for Earth Power here on the Kingdra. Yeah, let's do that. We still got our disguise on Mimikyu, so we can always try and, if they end up being a lot faster than us, we can always try and go with Trick Room and then kind of reverse that, right? So we are up right now, but we are at a very vulnerable position. Gastrodon will probably get knocked out here without a doubt. I think they're just trying to figure out what they're going to do. So they are going to Dynamax that Kingdra. Probably going to go for a Max Geyser, what I would think. And we'll go after a stat run. So let's see what we can do here. So plenty of health for Kingdra. They obviously go first. They go for Airstream, so they're faster. Hitting Lugia. So Mimikyu's gonna go first right now. Actually, that's kind of bad for us because if Mimikyu went for another Phantom Force, then we're gonna miss. Which I don't doubt it. Oh, they went for a Play Rough. I'm actually good with that. I'm hoping Lugia can pick up the knockout here with this Euro Blast. And we were not. So let's go with Thundurus here. And then we are going to target that Kingdra, I believe. I kind of want to target the Mimikyu, but I just feel like he's going to Phantom Force, and then I'm going to miss, and I don't want to do that. So let's go with an Ice Beam on the Kingdra, and then we'll go with an Eerie Impulse on the Kingdra as well, because I'm sure it's a special attacker. So in this case, he's just going to hit far, far, far weaker than you normally would. So even if he's faster, that's okay with the Switch Ring. And he does hit hard, but not hard enough. So we'll see if he does end up going for the Phantom Force, and then we would have missed. And he does. So good thing that we decided to target the Kingdra with the Ice Beam, because otherwise we would have missed. So we do end up hitting Kingdra. I think we can go with the Euro Blast on Mimikyu now, and then we can go with another Eerie Impulse on this Kingdra, try and weaken it even further. Now what's going to end up happening here is they're probably going to end up swapping out, but if they do, that's okay. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm guessing at this point that Thundurus is the one being targeted for the Phantom Force, but probably going to go Max Geyser against Thundurus and then Phantom Force. And that's a crit. That's a crit. Actually, it's not. Wow. The only other thing I can think of is maybe it's a physical attacker, but even then I don't think so. Phantom Force hits in a... Ooh, man, that hits us really, really hard. Oh, man, this ain't looking good for us now. He did a lot more damage than I thought he would. So... hopefully this Euro Blast is enough to pick up the knockout, and it is, so that's great to see. What does he have? Kyogre in the back. Pretty sure Mimikyu's gonna get doubled here, which sucks. Yeah, I can definitely see a Water Spout. So I'm gonna obviously Quake into this Kingdra. No, I'm gonna Quake into Kyogre. And then I'm gonna just Trick Room here because I gotta get something going with that. But if he's smart, then he's gonna double up on Mimikyu, and then obviously prevent that, and then at that point we would be in some big trouble. He's faster than us. I am going to target his Kingdra, and I am probably going to knock it out, I would think, but maybe not. So Kingdra does miss Mimikyu. That is actually fantastic. Now, Who does that miss? Mimikyu again. I hope Lugia survives this. Oh my. Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. We're done for. There's no way we can survive. That's it. We're done. We can't win this. We cannot win this. Mimikyu can't do it. Yeah, we're done for here. Unfortunately. Oh wow, fantastic. Oh, well, let's see if we can try and get the knockout on Kingdra. Hopefully Kyogre protects, and not the other way around. I think that would suck if, say, Kingdra protected and then Kyogre attacked. We do have our disguise, and I think we can get the one-hit knockout on this Kingdra if we don't miss. And then obviously we got the speed advantage, so play rough. It does hit, and it is super effective, and it does get the knockout. So now it's just Mimikyu against this Kyogre, and then we can just hope that we don't. Hope he misses on the next one, because there's no way. Yeah, there's just no way that we're able to survive another one. So we're a bulkier Mimikyu, but we're not that bulky. We're not that bulky. So we can go for a play rough, but man, that Lugia not surviving that really hurt. So play rough actually does a good bit of damage, but his Origin Impulse should knock us out. Yep. Oh yeah, that definitely knocks out. Alright guys, so unfortunately we are down 2 games. Not able to pick up a win thus far yet. Haven't been able to really work it out. Them sending out their Mimikyu really threw us off, and it kind of took a while to get rid of him. And so in this case, that's what happened. I couldn't get rid of that Mimikyu fast enough, and so that Mimikyu being out, I couldn't set Trick Room, because either he could reverse it or he could attack Mimikyu directly, and then it wasn't going to work out. So yep, that was the downfall there, unfortunately. But let's see if we can save the video and we can try and get a win this time. And that's going to be the only way I would see it. So Mimikyu, and then Thundurus, and then I'm going to go with Incineroar, and then Lugia. That's got to be the play. So yeah, I'm not used to using Trick Room teams. Obviously, I have much work to do. I was doing okay with the team itself whenever I was using it offline yesterday. But you know, as always, whenever you try and actually like, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna record, and because you know we've been doing good, and then you get all these tough matchups, and then now you're losing while you're being recorded. Yeah, I feel like that always happens. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna record with a team that I know it's not gonna perform well. At least in hindsight, that's what I don't want. But sometimes it's like that, right? So let's go with Trick Room here, and then let's go with the taunt on this Articuno. I feel like that's the play. Yeah, I think we can do that. So taunt. Articuno might be just on the offensive. Oh, he's trying to use Tailwind. He'd use a Sing on who? On Mimikyu? I hope it's on Thundurus. Oh, okay, that's good. Alright, fantastic. Great. So now we can go with the Play Rough on this Pikachu. And then we can just try and wake up here with a Sludge Bomb on Articuno, I guess. It doesn't matter at this point. Registeel. Oh, well, I guess that benefits him. Honestly, now that I think about it, Would have probably been okay if he set that tailwind up, because, you know, he would have been a lot faster, which would have been good for us. Play rough coming out and hitting this Pikachu really hard. That's always good to see. And then Thundurus as well. He's just whatever. Alright, so Blaziken coming out. Let's see if we can go with the Shadow Sneak on Blaziken. And then we can go with the Sludge Bomb. No, we can go for the Taunt now on this guy. Blaziken's being Dynamaxed, I'm sure. Oh wow. Okay. Well, hey. Tickle me fancy. I didn't think they were going to Dynamax that Registeel, but I guess because he's slow, and in this case he would come up to be pretty beneficial. Shadow Sneak is going to come out and hit this Blaziken, and I'm sure they're sashed, so that does break that. And of course Thunder is asleep again. Not surprised about that. Steel Spike coming out, hitting his Mimikyu, probably knocking him out. Okay, that's good. I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually pretty okay with that. I'm honestly hoping that Thundurus gets knocked out in this case. I have no use for him here. Kind of regret bringing him over now. Coaching. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. Speed boost. Yeah, you're just a little slower now. So, oh man. Do we even want to Dynamax his Lugia? In this case, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we just he has max Steel Spike, so we do match up well there. That is very interesting. Should we max the Incineroar? Let's do it. So Intimidate coming out, bringing those stats back down to normal. Oh, except for his, because he is Clear Body, of course. So I think we should fake out the Blaziken, and then he's doing a good job, and we got 2 more turns, so that does suck. Could max Flare, Registeel, and then Taunt it in case it tries to go for a Protect, I guess. Articuno. Well, I wasn't doing anything in Articuno, so it's whatever. But I'm guessing he's just trying to get rid of that Intimidate stat. Alright, I don't necessarily like to Dynamax Incineroar, but in this case I felt like we kind of had to. Thunder is still asleep. That is, man, that is tough to see. Knuckle coming out. Does actually a fair amount of damage. And if he ends up being Weakness Policy, that actually ends up putting us in quite a bind. He might actually get the knockout on the next one going on. Whew, that did nothing. He is Weakness Policy. Oh Lord, that is not good to see. Ooh, man, he's picking up the knockout. There ain't no way he is not picking up the knockout, but honestly, we're kind of already this far and just might as well just roll with it. Dang, that is rough. Oof. And Thunderous never woke up. That don't help. But I mean, it's not like he was doing anything anyway. Oh man, that's rough. Ally switch. Well, that works out, I guess, for him. Thunderous woke up. Taunts. Yeah, you're supposed to do that earlier. Oh well. Especially Max Lightning. I'm guessing what? Thunder Punch? Maybe. I'm kind of surprised he went against Thunderous. Thunderous wasn't doing anything at all. And we get the knockout on the Articuno, so it's not like he can sit trolling anymore. Very surprised about that. But hey, whatever, dude. I don't make the rules. So Lugia does come out. Blaziken comes out. Blaziken is not sashed anymore, if even he was. So let's see here. I'm gonna go for another. I'm gonna go for another flare here, and then I'm gonna go for a Euroblast into the Blaziken and see if we can pick up the knockout there. It kind of seems like we're in a good spot. Being that dimensions turn back to normal, we might be okay, but I don't know. I think it just depends. Like, Blaziken's gonna. Oof, does he go after Lugia though? He might just go after Lugia. If he gets a knockout, well, I don't think he gets a knockout on Lugia. Even after all those power-ups, I don't think he gets to knock out Lugia. We're not gonna take him out here. Huh, or so we thought. Incineroar put in the work. Holy crap! Look at that. All right. For well, Blaziken's gonna go fast. It's gonna go first. But that's fine. I got it. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure that Blaziken is gonna go after Lugia. Ain't no sense in snarling. Nothing is effective here, so I'm just going with that, and then I'm gonna go with the Euroblast. And then we should pick up the knockout on. I know he's going forever to Lugia. We kind of wall that really well. As long as we don't miss here, I think we get the win. Euroblast coming out, wiping out Blaziken, and looks like we do pick up the win finally. Yeah, man, that took some work. Honestly, I didn't even think we were going to be able to get the win on this one. Like I said, guys, I'm not very experienced with Trick Room teams, but we actually could have. We actually almost picked up that win on the first one. If we had knocked out that Porygon, you're not gonna change my mind, okay? If I would have knocked out that Porygon, that match was ours. You know, so Celesteela was gonna just wipe the floor with whatever coming out because everything else was slower than him. So in my mind, we were so close to being 2-1 with this team. Obviously, there was some changes that I could have done in that second battle. It didn't really play very well. And even in this one just, you know, we're lucky that it ended up rolling our way. But that was the team. That was a Trick Room team. I don't have a code for it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to register it, and then I'm going to put it out in the description below. And so that way it's already on there. I know it's not going to be on the video itself, but it will be in the description below. And like always, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I hope you learned something from it. Didn't battle my best. You know, like I said, we still could have won, still could have made better decisions, as always. And unfortunately, we just were not able to pick up a positive record. But nonetheless, you can see the potential of the team. We weren't able to showcase what I wanted to do, which was Lugia and Incineroar, and then Incineroar flinging over that Pitaya Berry to Lugia, and then Lugia going up +3 on special attack right away. Unfortunately, we were not able to do that this time around, but that is the main strategy for this team. Get Lugia going, And then Lugia does have Calm Mind, so you know he can get pretty buffed up very, very quickly. Nonetheless, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you like what you saw in the video, obviously please hit the like button down there. If I'm worthy enough, I would appreciate you to subscribe and check out more of my future videos. I do appreciate all the comments and love that I get. A lot of it I get is on the side. You know, somebody telling me directly, hey, you know, you're doing a good job, blah blah. And believe me, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to make some good content, so that way you guys, if I can make a difference in your day in some way where you get entertained, man, I'm good with that. I actually, you know, figured out how to do it where the videos are a little bit better quality, and that takes my face away, which is fine, you know, because I'm no Brad Pitt. But so yeah, that's why you're not able to see me here lately. But I will hopefully eventually invest in a computer and better stuff, and so that way I can, you know, do the videos the way that I want to, green screen and all. Hopefully one day we can get to that point. I don't know when, but hopefully we do. But as always, thank you immensely, and your boy Houston Falcon out. Hope to see you guys next time. Appreciate it, guys.